Hello, my art-loving friends. After last week's massive art haul, we have a huge list of supplies we still need to get through because we only got to try out the core watercolors. And today, out of this list, I have chosen the Rembrandt dot card. I think it's going to be so much fun. It's supposedly 46 new colors, although I think some of these colors have been out for a little while, but this is their 46 new colors dot card, and it came with really fun paper to try it on, so let's get started. Before I take this out of the wrapper, I just wanted to show you the front of it. It's called the Watercolor Experience Kit. It says, explore the 46 new colors in the Rembrandt watercolor line, which now includes as many monopigmented colors as possible, as well as exciting specialty colors: dusk, metallic, interference, chameleon, and spark. It comes with this dot card, 46 new colors, just add water, 2 test sheets of Rembrandt watercolor paper, which is white, 100% cotton fine grain, 300 GSM or 140 pound, and black fine grain, 360 GSM, 140 pounds. The swatch card, paint out the colors for reference, and an informational leaflet with a color chart for all 120 colors in their line. All right, as we pull this out, we have the dot card covered with, actually enclosed in a protective sheet, which is nice. Okay, I thought it was stuck to the paint, but it's not. It's just a nice tight fit. And this is on kind of a plasticky type of paper. Looks quite interesting. Excited to try these colors. And here's the black paper and the white cotton paper. I think this is the front side here. The black has a definite texture to it that looks more machine-like, if you know what I mean. When we say that online, basically what we mean, it's very straight, linear texture, not very organic. And this has a little bit more organic texture, although it does kind of have some wavy lines across, but it looks interesting. Here's the brochure, and you can pause and read that if you want, but I do want to show you this spark blue. They make that look beautiful. Please tell me that's on here because I want to try that. It is spark blue. Okay, so on this it actually looks like the interference blue that we tried with core, but their tests like that always make it look like it's going to be so pretty and blue on regular paper, and I just don't know that it is. We'll find out. Here's their watercolor sets and all the colors available, which includes all the information, which is nice, and some descriptions of the paper they offer. And this is the part that's really fun, is they printed this out for us. And part of it has half black on it for the colors that are appropriate to be over black paper. So the work is done for us, and it has all the information printed on this too, which is great. What a good idea. And I assume this paper is their cotton paper as well. As far as I can tell, it doesn't say, but it looks and feels the same as that other cotton paper. Start with this first row here, and I did put a drop of water on each of those. I don't usually do that, but these are small enough dots that I was concerned about getting enough paint up if I didn't do that. So that's why I did that. This is opaque white. It's PW6, and it looks like the printing is resisting the paint a little bit. Do notice that on some of the printings. Opaque white. Anyway, 3+ is their highest light fast rating, and this one is considered opaque. This one is the transparent yellow M. I assume that's for medium. Again, 3+ light fast rating, and they're considering this one transparent, and it's a PY 128. This is titanium buff, PW6 mixed with a PBR7, which is interesting. 3+ light fast rating, and semi-transparent on this one. So these colors are releasing their pigment so easily that we actually have plenty of dot card color, if you know what I mean, and probably could have done dot card paintings with these, but it's fun to try out the paper here too. Benzimidazolone orange, PO72 semi-transparent, and instead of 3+ light fast rating, I'm just going to say 3-star, because when I say 3+, it makes it sound like it's 3 or higher, but it's not, it's just 3. This is Pyrrole Orange, PO71, completely transparent, quite pretty. There's something about the Pyrrole oranges that just, they have more depth than some of the other oranges. And I really like them. It's also 3-star light fast rating. The number you see here next to the transparency rating is the series. So basically how expensive the paint is. This is Perylene Red Deep, 3-star light fast rating. It's a PR 178. And it's transparent and also absolutely beautiful. Let's see what happens on this next row if we don't pre-wet the dots. Will that be fair? I don't know, but it's gonna be okay. Quinacridone Red. Yeah, that's a little more difficult. I think we should go ahead and pre-wet them because I don't want to scrub all the paint off of the thing, you know, to use it. Okay, back to this. Quinacridone Red, PR 207, 3-star light fast rating, transparent. So this is definitely a beautiful coral color. I like it. Perylene Red, PR 149, 3-star light fast rating, transparent. This is a Series 3 color, more expensive. Nice. Well, that has like a little more brick color and a little more blood red, I guess you could say. This is one I haven't heard of as far as the name. Naphtha Red Bluish. PR 170. 3-star light fast rating, semi-transparent. Oh wow, that's very strong. I just dabbed some off on the rag. Yeah, definitely leans to the blue side. Semi-transparent, did I say that? If I didn't, I meant to. This one is Quinacridone Rose Reddish. It's our usual PV19, transparent, 3-star light fast rating. Yeah, nice and rosy. I like that one. Quinacridone Rose Magenta, PR 122, transparent, 2-star light fast rating on this one. And the 2-star means, just a sec, I have to read it and it's down at the bottom. 2-star means 25 to 100 years under museum conditions, where the 3-star plus sign means at least 100 years. This is Rose. It's a mixture of PR 122 and PW6. Nice. More opaque, so it's semi-opaque. Actually kind of like it. Alright, I was trying to put the card and the dot card where you could see it, but I don't think that's going to work now because we have wet paint everywhere. Next up is Quinacridone Red Violet. It's a PR 202, 3-star light fast rating, and it's transparent. And I think I got way too much water on the dot and in my brush. So let's try that again. What are the cats doing? Being loud. She wants on her hammock over there, but it's partially collapsed. I guess I'm gonna have to go fix it. This one is Benzimidazolone Violet, PV32, transparent, 3-star light fast rating, and wow, that's pretty. That's really, really pretty. Here's another bluish color, Quinacridone Purple Bluish, PV55. That one also had a lot of water on it. Transparent, 3-star light fast rating. This one here is the Manganese Violet, PV16, transparent, 3-star light fast rating. Manganese violets are usually low tinting, so what I'm seeing here is not surprising, a little lighter. Let's see how deep we can get it with getting some more paint on there. Not bad. It's pretty, it's soft, it's very granulating. Here we have lavender, PB29, PV15, PW6, semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating. Now that's a pretty lavender. Some lavenders, in my opinion, lean to blue. This one's pretty nice. Here we have Cerulean Blue Greenish, PB36, semi-transparent, 3-star light, fast rating, and granulating. Ooh, you can see that granulation right off the bat. Nice color. Let me get the glare off of it for you. It's kind of a fine balance between having enough light you guys can see and dealing with the glare. This here is the Cobalt Turquoise Blue, PB28, semi-transparent, 3-star light, fast rating. And this one, even though it says it's a cobalt, does not say it's granulating. Too much water, by far. Yeah, neither one of these sheets says granulating on it. Now this one says granulating. This is Cerulean Blue Deep, PB36, semi-transparent, 3-star light, fast rating, and as I said, granulating. Oh, that's a very pretty color. I like that color. I think I got too much water on these dots, but it's going to bring out the granulation quite nicely. Speaking of granulation, I'll get the glare off of that for you. Can't really. Look at this one, Manganese Violet. It's quite granulating. Still wet though, so we'll look at them again when they are dry. Phthalo Green Yellow, PG36, transparent, 3-star light, fast rating, Series 2 paint. Very, very bright. This is Azo Green Yellow, PY129, transparent, 3-star light, fast rating. This is a Series 3 paint. More expensive. Wow, look at that yellow shine through. Very interesting. It's pretty. Be great for landscapes. Quinacridone Orange. This is the PO48 still, and I was able to buy an entire tube of it. You saw that in the haul last week. Transparent, 3-star light, fast rating. Lots of water on the brush and the dot. Oops. Transparent, Series 2 paint. Their Quinacridone Orange is a little, I would say, brown, more brown than some of the other Quinacridone oranges. So out of the Quinacridone oranges, it isn't my favorite of the bunch, but it is still quite pretty, and it's still a PO48. This one is Transparent Oxide Umber. It's PY42, PR101, and PBK11. It is still transparent, however, with a 3-star light, fast rating. Oh yeah, it's a nice brown. Now we are at Spinel Gray, or I'm not sure how to say that, but that's okay. PBK26. Again, I had a lot of water on the dot and in my brush, which is one reason when I do these kind of things, I don't really like to pre-wet them, but wow, that's pretty. PBK26, if I didn't say that, transparent, 3-star light, fast rating. Davies Gray, PBK11, PBR7. Transparent, 3-star light, fast rating. Okay, yeah. It's gray with a green tint, in my opinion. I like it. Interesting, they have the Oxide Black with half black on it. Alright, Oxide Black, PBK11, semi-opaque, granulating, 3-star light, fast rating. Oh, it's too bad that whatever they printed the black in is resisting the water. You have to go over it a couple of times to get it to take. Bummer. Here we have Dusk Yellow, PBK11, and PY128. Semi-opaque, granulating, 3-star light, fast rating. I don't know why they thought these had to be over black paper, but whatever. Dusk Pink is next. I really like these dusk colors. I have them all in the Van Gogh line, which is this same Royal Talons makes them, but their student line, which they're still super nice. Wow, that's such a beautiful purpley black. Oh, I just love it. Do you see how pretty that is? I'm just gonna add some more water. Next is Dusk Green, PBK11 and PG7. Semi-opaque granulating, 3-star light fast rating, series 1. Love it because I love my greens. So next up on the dot card are all the metallics and pearlescence and all of that. So we are going to definitely drop water on all of these. We'll probably do them all and just let them kind of sit and marinate. I don't know if they need a whole bunch of water on them, but most of the time these kinds of paints do. I'm going to see how well the silver came up, and I think I do have too much water on it, but it's coming off all right. Let's see how it goes down on the paper. Nice. It's very fine, like finely milled. Yeah, it's very finely milled, which is neat because it gives you a lot of sparkle. And it kind of has a titanium buff feel to it, like background color. That's neat. So they're considering that one semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating. Light gold is also coming off the paper really easily. Semi-opaque, it's called coated mica, and 3-star light fast rating. Again, tiny, tiny little particles in there, which makes it really nice. It is using a lot of the dot. Just getting this on here though. I like it. This is one I'm really excited for, copper. And again, I think I had just too much water on the, I don't think these needed that much water. I just put a little dot on it, but it's kind of a lot of water. Copper, coated mica again. Black is resisting, so I'm kind of scraping over it a few times. 3-star light fast rating, semi-opaque. Oh, this one should be interesting. Graphite. Again, just coated mica, 3-star light fast rating, semi-opaque. Yeah, what I like about these is how fine the little mica bits are. They're really, really fine, so they cover nicely. That one's kind of cool. Can't wait to see what that one looks like dry. All right, interference white, semi-opaque, coated mica, 3-star light fast rating. Again, super fine particles, so that has not changed, which I really like. Pretty. I'll get you at the right angle when they're dry so you can see the sparkle and the camera just right. Here we have interference blue. Oh yeah. So very much like cores where you don't really see it on white, but on the black it's definitely more obvious. Interference violet. Over here on the dot card, let me show you if I can. It looks quite pink. So let's see. Coated mica again, semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating. Yeah, it definitely is violet on the paper, not pink, so that's good to know. It does look pinker on the white paper though. Pink maybe with a tinge of that titanium buff color I was telling you about. All right, interference green. Let's see how this compares to cores, and maybe I'll bring cores samples out. They're actually right here, little ones. Interference green. Ooh, pretty. Well, pretty on black. Yeah, again, super fine little particles. That makes it nice. See a little bit of shine on the white on this one, not much. So when those are dry, we'll compare them to core. Then we have chameleon gold, red, violet. I think I'm going to love this one based on what I'm seeing on the dot card. This is coated glass, semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Now I'm really excited to see this next one. Chameleon red, violet, blue. The other was gold, red, violet. I might have said that wrong. I'm confused. I confused myself. Semi-opaque. It's coated glass again. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, now I'm sad I don't have any of these colors and I'm on a no-buy. Oh well. Chameleon red, violet, blue. Beautiful. All right, let's see how beautiful this one is and how sad I'm going to be I can't have it. Coated glass, chameleon violet, blue, green. Semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating. Oh yeah. This has more of a turquoise feel to it. And you can see it on the white as well, which I like. Wow. Wow, pretty. Chameleon, blue, green, gold. Okay, I know I'm gonna love this one. Ready for it? Coated glass, semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating. Yep. got the green gold sparkle in it. It's pretty. Look at that. Only 4 more, darn it. Spark green, coated glass, 3-star light fast rating, semi-opaque. Ooh, I don't think I like these as well as the chameleon one. Well, maybe. Maybe. There's just like less going on, right? A little bit less going on in the sparkle, but that's pretty. You can see it on the white and the black paper. Spark blue, coated glass, semi-opaque, too much water. 3-star light fast rating. Yeah, I don't like these as well as the chameleon ones. They're more subtle. They're just a softer sparkle. And I think if I'm going to have sparkle, I mean, give me lots of sparkle. Next up is Spark Violet, coated glass, semi-opaque, 3-star light fast rating again. Oh, pretty. Yeah, that one's nice. That one has a little more sparkle to it. Last one, sadly, Spark Pink. Coated glass, semi-opaque, and I like this one. I like this one a lot. It looks gold on the dot card, and it comes out pink on the paper. Let me show you the dot card. There's the dot card. And here's the swatch. Kind of see that. I know we've got a lot of glare going on, but I'll find a way to show it to you really well when they're dry. We are all dry, and I'll show you the 6 at a time. That opaque white is actually still really opaque. Usually they dry up and they get very transparent, but this one held its opaqueness. It's a PW6, so it should be, but you never know. I do like the hue of the titanium buff, and these reds are all pretty. Now, interesting on these reds, when I do the swatching, I pull the color down and then I take this corner and drop it back up to the top so I don't have a big dark spot at the bottom. I usually bring it back up, and because I did that, I have blooms in the top corner of some of these colors. Here are the next 6. You can see that pyrrole orange just has a little bit more of a richness, a redness to it that comes through than the benzimidazolone. However, the benzimidazolone is a very nice orange. It's just slightly more opaque than the pyrrole. This has a vibrancy that's just gorgeous. Now these are kind of interesting. Well, some of these are kind of interesting because this one is not granulating, and nowhere on their website or anywhere like that does it say it's granulating. However, when you go to look at the listing, it just says that pigment particles are large and grainy for that cobalt turquoise blue. So not technically granulating, but large and grainy pigment particles, however that works. However, this one does say it's granulating, and they look equally granulating to me. That's a crazy color, probably great for mixing. The next 6 here, look at how granulating the manganese violet is. Isn't that beautiful? I do love the lavender as well, even though it's semi-opaque. I just think it's quite a pretty color. That one would be fun to have in a palette as well. This one here does not say it's granulating, but it kind of looks granulating to me. So I bet you that is another one that says that it has large and grainy particles. Here are the next 6. I really like these. And that Davies Gray definitely looks granulating to me. They don't mark it as granulating, but it contains PBK11, which is granulating. So I think they should consider it granulating. And the silver, light gold, and copper, these are really neat because they dried pretty opaque. And like I mentioned when I was swatching, really fine particles, they're really neat. They're more like pearlescent than metallic, and I like them a lot. And here are the dusk colors. In my opinion, the dusk yellow and dusk green look slightly more granulating than the dusk pink, but it is still granulating and quite pretty. So that graphite looks like it could be very opaque if you wanted it to be. Interference white is neat. It's very interesting. And interference blue, if we compare that interference blue with cores, I know they're slightly different scale here. That's just the way the swatching worked out. They're actually pretty similar. I would say the Rembrandt has more of a milky feel to it. Here in person, it definitely looks like it has more of a white in it, which is interesting because until I held this one next to it, I did not think that. But this one definitely looks a lot more transparent, this core one, than the Rembrandt. However, it's still pretty. Here are the next 6. Again, this interference violet just has a kind of a milky feel to it. So I assume that's kind of how those are meant to be. Here's the interference green. If we compare that Core's interference green, you can see the difference. I think you can see it. This one looks a little whiter, as in W-H-I-T-E, and this is more transparent. So it depends on what look you're going for. That chameleon gold, red, violet is beautiful, and these spark ones down here are just more subtle. So they're also very pretty, but they're more subtle than the chameleon ones. All right, this last grouping here, I think you can see that again, how much more brilliant these are than the spark colors. Spark colors are just a little bit more subtle. All right, hopefully that helped you make a decision on a color that you were looking at and you might need to purchase. Need, want, same thing. But these were very interesting to me, these ones down here. I really hope I have this cobalt turquoise blue in my stash because that's one that I love and want. But I'll find out the next time I get my Rembrandt paints out. I have a new set actually that I showed you in a previous haul that I have not gotten out for you yet, or for me. There's also plenty of paint left on these dot cards, so I actually think we could do dot card paintings with these. I will link that series in the corner for you in case you haven't seen that. It's one of my most favorite things to do, and I need to get back to it here eventually because it's just a blast. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. I have no idea where I ended up. Here's the brochure. Here's the brochure. You can pause. Oh my gosh, why can I not say that? This, even though it's a cobalt, why do I say that word? Next is dusk yellow. I just dipped into the pink. Ow, that's hot. That's hot tea. Ooh. Cat just shut my computer off. How rude. How'd you do that? We're all dry. Also, too slick, too slick.